Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of Let's Play FTL. In the last episode, you remember I left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger regarding this distress beacon. First thing I'd like to say is I apologise. The middle of the last video, I took a little break between recordings, and in the middle of the last video, whenever I watched it back, I realised there was about 12 and a half minutes into the video, there was a little bit that deleted. Well, it didn't delete itself, it's just fraps basically shit itself. So I was in a store and then it jumped to a fight. Between then, I moved one sector, found a small bomb, and then went to the fight. So it wasn't really an issue. I didn't fight anyone or anything like that, so it wasn't a big thing. But in this one, I was going to go to the distress beacon, but I've had thoughts, and I think I will go here and then the distress beacon, even though they will catch up on us a little bit more between then and then. But it's fine. It's fine. Who cares about the rebels? You notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby mountain. It turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. So basically my options here are booby trap the cache and hope it works, or take what's in the cache. And I've done well. I've got a defense drone Mark 1 already. This one requires an extra drone part, but it can shoot down lasers, which is good because lasers are the most common weapons in the game, so we will switch them around. It requires 3 to power, so we're going to need to buy a drone system upgrade like that. Well, that's right, I was already short drone powers, wasn't I? Yeah, now we can fully power the drone system. I'll also switch those around. Yeah, that was a good investment because now we can shoot down lasers as well, which means we'll save money on hull in the long run. It only cost us 30 for one. It cost us 30 for the upgrade. So yeah, distress beacon. The ship emitting the distress beacon messages you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel and can't get out of this barren sector. Could you help us out? We'll give them fuel. They best give us something good in return. A map! Ugh. So basically that tells us what's in the sector and where it is. As you can now see, we know that there's a distress beacon, store, another distress beacon. This tells us where ships are, but it wasn't worth the fuel, man. We could go bang, 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 maybe? We'll go this way next anyway. I like a fight. We haven't had a fight this video, so let's have a fight. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they managed to shut down your engines. So we're going to lose some evade. Because we've got advanced scanners now, we can see where the guys are on the ship. So they've got an NG, which is annoying, because they can heal things twice as fast. But it's not going to stop us blowing the F. It also tells us how fast their weapons have charged, but we're going to I think we're going to Artemis their weapons first off, dead quick preferably. Yes, their hull can resist that. Their O2 systems can't. I want to get this NG as well before he fixes this. I'm going to take our shields offline with the bomb. I'll drag them away from the O2 system, so they're now slowly getting us fixated. We'll take the weapons off. Hopefully knock that one off. Yeah, nice. Shields as well. Yeah, we'll send an Artemis in. Shields are back up. They're going to get a shot off, but I can't get for our shields, so that's a win. Nice. We've only got 3 missiles though, so... With the pirate ship destroyed, your system is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. Some fuel. Yeah, we could sack this whole bit of the sector off. And then go bang, 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 bang. Which sounds appropriate. You receive a transmission. Sorry, sir, this is nothing personal, but we're under orders. Okay, well, I'm under orders to blow the shit out of you, so... I'm going to charge our weapons up first. Do we want to use a drone? Got weapons and lasers. Might power up our defense drone. Just give it a spin, see what it's like. Nice. What do we want to bomb? We'll bomb their weapons. It's them completely gone, and he's down to half health. I only really want to be using lasers for the rest of this. Actually, we'll have to Artemis their shields. And he misses. Nice. He's losing. Is he losing health? He's about to lose health. Hopefully he can hit that before that charges. Job's a good one. And killed the guy. Oof. R.I.P. Four missile parts is quite good because we have 2 missile weapons. And I doubt we could do better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to continue to jump ahead just so I can get to the store. Hopefully get as much scrap together as we can. Even if there's nothing good in the shop, we will be able to... Oh! Pike beam? What's that all about? What's it all about, eh? Can cut across entire ships. So this is the sort of weapon you put on so you can, like, if a ship has 2 shield, you could burst laser and then immediately put your pike beam on after it and do ridiculous amounts of damage. And I like that because I like ridiculous amounts of damage. So we might keep a hold of that. Obviously, there probably are better weapons, but nothing that I'm aware of because I'm not an avid player of this game. Distress beacon nuked. Actually, hold on. Can we charge all these? I would quite like to charge. I haven't got enough system power. How far away is the beacon? Well, this is a conundrum. Could unpower that, unpower the pike beam, and just have the 2 of them. I reckon that could be a good 1-2 punch, you know? Yeah, we'll give that a gamble. We'll go to the distress beacon. If it doesn't work in a fight, we can always change it, you know? We haven't lost any hull recently, so... You arrive to find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot and we can't jump. Could you please give us some fuel? Oh, this is nasty. Because the last time I gave them fuel, they gave me a goddamn map of the sector. Surely they couldn't do it twice. Surely they couldn't do it twice. This is good because even if I don't use the weapon, I can sell it for more than the fuel was worth. So that's always a good sign. To Zoltan. Ah. Drone recovery arm's nice because any drones that another team uses, you can salvage them for scrap when you beat them. It's nice, but it's also not ideal at this stage because we don't have a lot of use for drones. You know, we're only really going to be using defense too. Nah. This breach bomb. Missiles are designed to cause maximum destruction. I like it though. Required power 3. Artemis requires 1. Ooh, this is when it becomes dicey. We can sell the defense 1 because we're not going to use it. This is when it becomes... This is when it becomes a strategy game, folks. Because... Does it use 1 missile? Yeah, of course it does. Basically, it requires 2 more power than the Artemis, but it does double damage with an extra chance to breach. But it takes twice the time to charge. It's the sort of thing you only fire once or twice per fight. I'll hold on to it. We're definitely going to want to max it on the fuel. A couple of drone parts. Um, can't go wrong with upgrading your evade, and we've still got our 3 to activate our drones if we need them. We will contemplate that the use of the breach ball, the breach missile between now and the next store. I suppose is probably the best thing to do. We've arrived at the beacon. You see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. I don't need to repair because I did repair, and in all honesty, it cost the same, so it ain't no thing. Next sector. One. Yeah, we're going to want to go to NG. Means we can avoid one more enemy sector at the bottom. You've arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Oh, it's nice and open as well, guys, but there's literally only one way to go. You can't jump from this to any other ones, you're going to have to go down. And then I suppose we could probably explore this little cluster. So we'll sacrifice that one for the greater good. We're also running dangerously low on fuel. 26 on the system repair drone. So basically you've got to look at that like it's 26 plus some extra scrap because that's getting sold. You cross paths with an NG cargo vessel hurrying home before the Mantis fleet attempts to take over this sector. 2 more missiles. 53 scrap. My lord. Again, you should be over there, man. Next one's a shop. Boy, yeah. We're going to be able to get some fuel anyway. I am wholly unimpressed with what this shop sells. I am wholly unimpressed with what this ship sells. Where we sell that system repair drone. Buy all the fuel we can, which isn't a lot, by the way. We're still at 8. I don't like any of these. We've got one of these. We do not want this. We've already got a defense too. Things are not looking great, folks. We could probably... Well, we'll check to make sure we haven't got another store coming up, which is always a possibility. We should probably spend on some 40, 60, so it's 100 to upgrade that, and then we ain't even got the power for it. But we can decide between drones and shield, depending on what we've got. That was probably the stupidest decision I've ever made. We'll power them up for now anyway. So we can take the downward one, or we can skip it and get the possibility of getting an extra one. Yeah, we'll go up. A bit of a heads or tails sort of scenario there. Another system repair drone. My god. Change of plan. I reckon we'll go that one, or that one, 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 that one. Me reckons. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL. There's a chance we'll take damage, but I like it. 4 fuel. Good gamble, everybody. Pat yourselves on the back if you thought that was a good idea. Another shop. Oh. I want that crew teleporter. So much so. 90. So we need 61. That's 47. This might prove foolish, folks, due to the fact we don't have an NG or the ability to power it, or not an NG, a Mantis, or the ability to power it. But you know what? These things happen. We're going to have to stay ahead of the Rebel fleet as well. We can't get caught up in a fight with them. So nothing. Nice one. Probably go... Oh, we can go 1, 2. Yeah, we can definitely do all these. Finally, a fight halfway through the sector. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they've tried to shut down your engines. You son of a bitch. We're going to try this 1-2 punch with this. Although we can see that they've got... Is that a Rockman? Yeah, we're not going to be attacking this ship. Try and knock their shields offline. Yeah, that didn't work. Please stop firing your missiles. They took our weapons room offline. That's annoying. Please stop hitting our weapons. You know what? Screw the pike beam. Can you guys please stop knocking our stuff offline? Nice one. We did set their shield bay on fire, which is quite good. And then we're going to... try and knock their weapons offline and then go across their ship with a pike beam. Of course. We received a lot of damage this fight, guys. But we should win. If not a costly win, a costly victory. Yeah, they're gone. Now, that wasn't very nice. Although we did get 6 fuel and 60 scrap, which we do enjoy. Get the NG into there as well. Yours, get yourself to the med base, son. And yeah, guys, whenever these guys all heal, I think we're going to call it a video, you know? Yep, there we go. Yeah, guys, so, yeah, in the next video, we will hopefully stay away from the Rebel fleet, which is quite close to us, and get to the next sector. So, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.